Time for a buzz.
Do you have answers? Let's test your knowledge. 0 points. Next.
You're in bad shape.
Step aside. I have no interest in stoking conflict. The truth of life and death, this sanctuary, is but a vision.
Time for a buzz.
Never stop thinking. Fail. Get out.
Fighting is meaningless.
Naughty children, don't listen. Savor the vigor of life. This combat needs optimizing. At this speed, too slow. More enemies. Time for a buzz. You're in bad shape.
It's too late to repent.
Can you let me have some fun this time?
You'll destroy the space station.
I'm asking the questions. Let's test your knowledge. 0 points. Next. SAS Perkip. Knowledge is the measure of all things. It reveals truth and falsehood.
The time is now.
Fail. Get out.
The truth of life and death, with this sanctuary, is but a vision.
0 points. Next.
Just in time. Just a little something. Think nothing of it. Time for a shot. Nap time.
Step aside. I have no interest in stoking conflict.
Do you have answers? Never stop thinking. Fail. Get out.
Naughty children, don't listen. Here comes the medicine. Good, isn't it? This combat needs optimizing. At this speed, too slow.
Fighting is meaningless. Step aside. I have no interest in stoking. The truth of life and death. This sanctuary is but a vision.
Time for a shot. All better now? Just in time. Just a little something. Think nothing of it.
Don't worry about me. Fighting is meaningless.
Naughty children, don't listen. Here comes the medicine.
Not bad. SAS Perkibi. Knowledge is the measure of all things. It reveals truth and falsehood.
This combat needs optimizing. At this speed, too slow.
0 points. Next. After 56 seconds, the creature was unable to sustain its own existence and vanished as if it had never been born. The threat is over. Time to get going.
Is it over? I need to get some answers out of Rongmei.
The meeting of geniuses is over. As for the future of the simulated universe, that conclusion isn't important. What's important is your task. You look upset, correct? I regret my actions. There's no defending what I've done. Time and again, my experiments have fallen short, and they've always yielded predictable results. I made a clone, but it doesn't hold a candle to the Emanator. Exactly as predicted. 56 seconds on the dot. Restrained by time and place, its code of life could only be considered an incomplete attempt. I managed to replicate the moment it was born. Like every living being, it inevitably faced its demise as it journeyed towards the end. However, even the briefest life should have meaning. I want... And it was a minuscule step. Just as I do not have a life outside of research. People always think this price is unimaginable, but it seems rather acceptable to me. I must admit, I'm not fond of scenarios where everything aligns perfectly with my expectations. An experiment should have its unforeseen twists. That's where the joy lies. Even the most predictable storylines can have their pleasant surprises. I have to admit that these little ones born in the process sometimes move me. I see a human-like response in them. It is a concept completely opposite to that of divinity. They have emotions. Emotions may be either positive or negative. However, the love rooted in the depths of their heart is eternal and unchanging. They are still a long way from becoming geniuses, and are therefore unable to discern whether this love is one of friendship, romance, or familial love. That being said, can even geniuses tell the difference? I cannot, at least. I do not understand what love is, and cannot respond to their feelings. Do you believe my actions were wrong? There's no need to tell me your answer. I just felt like asking, do I seem irresponsible? I'm sorry. I am often at a loss as to how to face my own creations. The effects of the anti-truth serum will also wear off. If others mention me to you in the future, you can answer however you like. Or even pretend you never knew me. After all, your memory of me will soon dissipate like smoke. Over time, hidden truths tend to surface. Past traumas, which I'd rather leave behind, have made me skeptical about trusting anyone but myself. If I do not want a secret revealed, the most foolproof way is to destroy it. The anti-truth serum will make you forget the brief period we spent together. It won't take effect immediately. It is a slow, intangible process, like the sweet fragrance of lotus leaves, plum blossom, sticky rice, and frosting sugar. Perhaps you'll remember someone performed selfish experiments on the space station, but you will no longer remember their identity. Perhaps we'll meet again someday, but you won't be able to connect me with the recollection. That way, the connection between life forms will be erased. Friendships, secrets, grudges, lies, all will disappear. It will make our lives more relaxing. I believe you. Screwlum will stay on the space station for a while longer. He and Herta still have problems they need to solve. Do you still remember the No Man's Land I mentioned? I'm considering a solo trip back there during my research downtime, just to see how things are. I miss member number 55 Yu Qingtu sometimes. She used to always make something delicious for me to drink every time we parted ways. I hope I won't meet member number 4 Polka Kakamond. That would be quite troublesome. Who knows when the next gathering of genius... I promise I will, Mr. Assistant. If fate allows and you're interested, upon our next meeting, we could journey to No Man's Land and traverse, though I suppose it wouldn't be No Man's Land.
The Silvermane Guard stand ready to defend Belobog.
Sooner or later, I'll make my mark in history.
Existence is fleeting as the dawn's dew, destined for oblivion.
Let's test your knowledge.
Nap time.
I weep for the departed. Dusk's reign, it too shall fall. On the still waters of oblivion, I guide the wandering souls.
Never stop thinking.
Existence is fleeting as the dawn's dew, destined for oblivion.
At this speed, too slow.
I weep for the departed. Dusk's reign, it too shall fall. On the still waters of oblivion, I guide the wandering souls.
Let's test your knowledge. Fail. Get out. Knowledge is the measure of all things. It reveals truth and falsehood.
Savor the vigor of life.
0 points. Next.
Existence is fleeting as the dawn's dew, destined for oblivion. I weep for the departed. Dusk's reign, it too shall fall. On the still waters of oblivion, I guide the wandering souls.